since everybody think they soldiers, then what's up, we'll go to war.
The symbol for God, or Neter, in ancient Egypt was an axe. The axe was used as a symbol for God because it represented dominion, power, might, and hence divinity, as a tool that could be used not only to cut wood or meat, but also as a tool that could be used to impose one's will through physical force, or as a weapon of defense and offense in times of war. The following is a list of the top 10 African gods of war. Number 10. Anhur. In Egyptian mythology, Anhur was originally a god of war who was worshipped in Abydos. One of his titles was Slayer of Enemies. Anhur was depicted as a bearded man wearing a robe and a headdress with 4 feathers, holding a spear. Occasionally he was depicted as a lion-headed god representing strength and power. Due to his position as a war god, he was patron of the ancient Egyptian army, and the personification of royal warriors. At festivals honoring him, mock battles were staged. Number 9. Oxossi. Oxossi is the Yoruba and Vodun Orisha god of hunting. Oxossi is one of 3 warrior Orishas referred to as Ihora in the Yoruba religion. Oxossi is a hunter par excellence who is described as a solitary figure who lives in the forest and in the wilderness, which makes him a deity of guerrilla warfare. Oxossi is a representation of one of the 7 main primordial forces of God, a fighting force, work, providence, and positive affirmation. Oxossi is depicted as an archer with his bow, an arrow, wearing leopard skin like the ancient Nubian archers from Tasseti. Oxossi, the original green arrow, is a deadly marksman and sharpshooter who only needs 1 arrow because he is always accurate. Number 8. Shango. Shango is the Yoruba and Vodun Orisha god of lightning and thunder. Shango reigned for 7 years as the 3rd king of Oyo, the whole of which period was marked by his continuous military campaigns and his many battles. Shango is depicted wearing the colors red and white, and wielding a 2-sided axe weapon. Number 7. Mahes. Mahes, also known as Anhur in Ethiopia, and Aphrodite in Nubia, was an ancient Egyptian lion-headed god of war. He was seen as the son of the feline goddess, either Bast in Lower Egypt or Sekhmet in Upper Egypt, whose warrior nature he shared. Mahes was associated with war, weapons like knives, and devouring captives. Mahes was also seen as a son of Re or a son of Ptah. In his role of son of Re, Mahes fought the serpent Apep during Re's nightly voyage. Mahes was the devourer of the guilty and protector of the innocent. Some of the titles of Mahes were Lord of Slaughter and Wielder of the Knife. Number 6. Montu. In ancient Egyptian religion, Montu was a Balkan god of war. Because of the association of raging bulls with strength and war, Montu was also said to manifest himself in a white bull with a black face. Egypt's greatest general kings called themselves mighty bulls, the sons of Montu. He would hold various weaponry, including scimitars, bows, and arrows, and knives in his hands. Montu may be the origin of the bull-shaped war god of the Berbers of North Africa. Number 5. Oya. Oya is the Yoruba and Vodun Orisha warrior goddess spirit of the wind, lightning, fertility, fire, and magic. She creates hurricanes, tornadoes, lightning, and any kind of destruction. She is called the one who uses air as her cutlass and the one who goes to war. She was known to lead Shango in battle, as Oya is the Orisha of lightning, and Shango is the Orisha of thunder. Number 4. Neith. Neith was a 1st dynasty ancient Egyptian goddess of war and hunting. She made the weapons used in war and guarded the bodies of fallen soldiers. She is also the patron goddess of weaving and domestic arts. Neith is typically depicted as a woman with 2 arrows crossed over a shield thought to be a weaving shuttle as her headpiece. She is also depicted holding a bow and arrows. She is considered the personification of the primordial waters of creation and great mother goddess and creator. Number 3. Ogun. Ogun is the Yoruba and Vodun Orisha god who presides over iron, hunting, creativity, and war. He is the patron of blacksmiths, and is usually depicted wearing green and black and holding a hammer, cutlass, or saber. Ogun is the classical warrior and is a powerful deity of metalwork who can be aggressively masculine, unruly, and violent. Ogun, who is called Gu in Ahome, is mighty and powerful, yet is also known to exhibit the rage and destructiveness of the warrior whose strength and violence must not turn against the community he serves. It is Ogun who is said to have given power to the slaves for the Haitian Revolution. Number 2. Heru. Heru is the 1st avenger, born to the ancient Egyptian goddess Set for the purpose of avenging the death of his father Asar at the hands of Set. As Horus was the ultimate victor in his battle against Set, he became known as Heru the Great or Horus the Elder. Heru was also an ancient Egyptian god of war and hunting. Thus he became a symbol of majesty and power. Number 1. Sekhmet. The most ferocious god of war by far, Sekhmet was an ancient Egyptian warrior goddess as well as a goddess of healing. She is depicted as a lioness, the fiercest hunter known to the Egyptians. Sekhmet, a wife of Padat, is the mother of the warrior god Mahes. She was seen as the protector of the pharaohs and led them in warfare. Sekhmet is the daughter of the sun god Re, and is a divine arbiter of the goddess of justice and order named Neath. Sekhmet bore the titles the one before whom evil trembles, mistress of dread, lady of slaughter and she who mauls. In one story, Sekhmet's bloodlust led to her almost completely destroying and slaughtering all of humanity. Known as Neath in the African Congo and in Jamaica, she has strong associations with another war goddess named Best. Sekhmet is also associated with another lioness warrior goddess from Nubia named Neith, whose name means she who massacres.